Welcome to my class, student. It's class 8, English Honeydew. We are doing poem 3, Macavity, the Mystery Cat. And this is session 6 and this is question answer. As you know, who was the Macavity? Macavity was a mysterious cat, a hidden paw. He was a super villain, master of criminals. He did all the nasty things, but whenever police went to the crime place, he was not there. He was so smart in ditching the police. So, the question answer, what is there? We will go through. Read the first stanza and think, is Macavity a cat really? No, Macavity is not a cat really. If not, who can Macavity be? Macavity is just a fictional character created by the poet whose actions resemble those of a crooks. Complete the following sentence. A master criminal is one who can defy the law. The Scotland Yard is baffled because whenever they reach the scene of crime, they cannot find Macavity. Nobody can catch Macavity at the scene of crime because Macavity moves much faster than them. A cat, I am sure, could walk on a cloud without coming through Jules Verne. Which law is Macavity breaking in the light of the comment above? In the light of the above comment, Macavity is breaking the law of gravity. The law of gravity, do you know Newton had discovered this law of gravity? He saw an apple falling from a tree and it just comes down, so he understood because of the gravitational power of the earth, whatever the thing that is thrown from up will come down to the earth. But Macavity defied this law also. He had such a good power of levitation that he can fly in the air. He doesn't come down to the ground. He was so powerful. Read stanza 3. Describe Macavity in 2 or 3 sentences of your own. Macavity is a ginger cat. First, a ginger cat who is very tall and thin. Very tall and thin. With sunken eyes. And brow deeply lined with thought. Number 4. Brow deeply lined with thought, while its head is highly domed. Number 5. Its coat is dusty. Number 6. And whiskers are uncombed. Number 7. It sways its head from side to side and it is always wide awake. Now this is number 8. Sways his head side to side. It is always wide awake. Number 6. Its coat is dusty and whiskers are uncombed. It sways its head from side to side and it is always wide awake. Even when one thinks that it is half asleep. So there are 9 characteristics of Macavity. Say false or true for each of the following statements. Macavity is not an ordinary cat. True. Why it is not an ordinary cat? Because it is a mystery cat. Hidden paw, master of criminal, bafflement of the spy. Macavity cannot do what a fakir can easily do. False. Fakir, they can stay in the air, they can sit in the air. Have you seen any fakir? That Macavity can do that also. Defy the law of gravity. Macavity has supernatural powers. True. Macavity is well dressed, smart and bright. False. Because his coat is dusty, his brows, his whiskers are uncombed, so he is not smart and bright. Macavity is a spy, a trickster, and a criminal, all rolled in one. True. Why is a spy? Because he has that quality. Everywhere, whenever there is a crime, he was there, but no one could find him. He was a trickster also, and he was a criminal also. Having read the poem, try to guess whether the poet is fond of cats. If so, why does he call Macavity a fiend and monster? Yes, it seems like the poet is fond of cats. He calls Macavity a fiend and monster because he might have wanted to portray an evil side. He might have used a cat in order to create a negative character who is a criminal and escapes easily from police. The quick movements of a cat and its mysterious eyes might have influenced him to create this evil character in the form of a cat. Has the poet used exaggeration for special effect? Find a few examples of it and read those lines aloud. Yes, the poet Elias has used exaggeration such as the cat's defiance of gravity. First, it's being called a monster or depravity. Second, a fiend in order to enhance the mystery. Third, and it is shown to be super fast. Number 4, as nobody from the Scotland Yard to the flying squad can catch it on the scene of crime. All this lays stress on this monstrous, surprising as well as mysterious nature of Macavity. Now example. Here is the befuddlement of Scotland Yard, the flying squad's despair. He breaks the law of gravity. His powers of levitation would make a fakir stare. He is a fiend in feline shape, a monster of depravity. So, what have you learnt? We have learnt about all the answers that related to the question. We have done that. We have learnt a lot about the characteristics of Macavity, the mysterious cat. And indeed, this was Eliot's one of the best poems. So, go through the question answer, write it, and be perfect in writing this. And please don't leave any of the characteristics that poet has mentioned, and you should also mention that in your answer. In the next class, we will do a new chapter. Till then, goodbye and thank you.